quickly before we get into the topic, because the topic is going to express that. But I want to talk to you, whoever you are right here. I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself. What we do is that we do not understand how the power of hurt, shame, and guilt, the power of not loving ourselves, the power of not being who you are, right? How it will deter us from our goals. It will deter us from our blessings. It will deter us from the very thing that we were put on this earth to do. Now, I'm going to tell you this. What's for you is for you. It's going to happen. But a lot of times we have to go over things, under things, around things, and through some things in order for that thing to be what it is. You feel me? So you might not get it right now. Right now, this year might not be your year. But right now, this year may be your year. You just got to move differently. You got to stick and move. You got to bob and weave, bob and use your weave. You got to do, you know what I mean? You got to change it up. And so, y'all, I've been doing Tighten in the Morning. I wanted to stop. And this is where this came in this morning. I wanted to stop and not do anything after my grandmother passed, right? And it wasn't really that my grandmother passed. That was kind of like hitting the nail on the head. That was the cherry on top, right? I had already been going through some things. And so I said to myself, said, leave it alone. Let it go, right? You don't have to do this, right? You don't have to do this. You got a good job. You got, insurance. You got all of these things. You don't have to do this social media stuff if it's becoming a burden to you, because y'all, it became hard, right? It became hard to sit here and talk to you all and give what I believe that was bestowed upon me as my gift to give to you, and then have people knock you down or try to. You see my air quotations, try to. You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times people will try to take you off your mark. They will try to take that blessing away from you. But what's already mine is mine. And so what I know, right, is that I just had to do it differently. I couldn't show up like they showed up, right? Even though I tried. I couldn't show up like they showed up, even though I tried. You feel me? And y'all know we real here at Tighten in the Morning, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to be about it. But I tried to show up the way that I thought they wanted me to show up, and not the way that I have been blessed to show up. Good morning. Ooh, the microphone is right in my face, baby. Right in my face. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it. Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Hold on. Let me say it right for y'all. Let me say it the way that I'm supposed to say it. Hey, Miss Quisha, she said, morning, a powerful tongue with good words. Okay, come through. That part. Yes, indeed. Good morning to you. All right, let me say it correctly. Hold on, y'all. Let me position myself. Hold on. Y'all ready? Me. Wait a minute. Look, microphone is already out, y'all. I don't know what's going on already this morning, but I'm not trying to do that this early this morning. But we're going to say it to y'all. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, all welcome. Y'all come on in. Good morning. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. Let me know that y'all are here. Y'all know what today is. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. Today is Thursday, and it's Tighten in the Morning. And we're going to talk about it this morning. So good morning. Hey, Deja, good morning to you. Said good morning from the FYP. Come on, FYP. That FYP been doing it for me over there. Well, welcome in, Deja. I appreciate you that you're here. Come on in, kick off your shoes and grab your cup. and we're going to talk about it this morning. Now, this morning, I'm going to go ahead on and get into the topic kind of quick, but we're going to make sure that we discuss some things and do some things. But let me tell you, right? My advocacy is unconventional. This morning we're going to talk about it. I might have to take these glasses off. Let me see. Am I okay? Am I all right? Okay, hold on. My advocacy is unconventional. All right, I'm gonna move the microphone out the way, y'all, because y'all can hear me. Y'all can hear me. You know, last episode we had a little issue. The people couldn't hear me. But this morning I want y'all to come with me. My advocacy is unconventional, right? And so I want to talk about that. But before we do all of that, right? How y'all doing? Y'all good today? How y'all doing? Y'all really good? No, how y'all really doing? Oh, okay then. Okay. Come on in. I haven't done this in a while, y'all. Today I got some good stuff in this cup. But what's in your cup today and where you from? What's in your cup and where you from today? I know it's been a while since I done this, but we're going to do it this morning. Y'all see I got the hair down. Now, look, y'all, I didn't have this hair pent up for like the last week and a half, and I didn't let this hair down. So this morning, I want to talk to y'all. What's in your cup and where you from? I got a good old hot piping cup of, hold on. Yes. Ooh, it feels so good. Yes. Look, so it's Thursday. Y'all know what it is. What's in your cup and where you from? Hey, Matt, good morning. Hey, good morning to you all. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. I have a goal of 300 roses this morning. Let's see what we can do about that right there. But y'all tippity tap that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, everybody all the way around. Y'all show me some thumbs up, show me some hearts, show me some love. I already see y'all got me some hearts going on over there, but continue. But come on in and come talk to me this morning. What's in your cup and where you from? What's in your cup and where you from? Let's see here. Matt said, you are a beautiful lady. Well, then thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. So it's hard looking, being a beautiful lady. It's hard to wake up in the morning and do these things. But thank you so much for your comment. Okay, I appreciate you. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what they said. I'm a beautiful lady. Look, let me tell y'all something. My topic this morning is my advocacy is unconventional. Let me tell you just how unconventional it is. That don't bother me. Because I'm secure in this ladyhood, if that's what you want to say. Okay, I'm secure in who I am and what I'm doing. I have no problem with that. Okay. You don't mess with that flag, Ryan. You know what, y'all? So look, come on through. You don't mess with the flag. Why you don't mess with the flag? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me jump out the way real quick. So because they don't mess with the flag, let me show you what my flag really says. It says black, gay, and HIV positive. It is my flag, right? I am a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't mess with it, that's all good. Not a problem. Now, hold on. Let me ask you, are you saying you don't mess with it because we don't play with it? Or you saying you don't mess with it because that's not what you like or that's not what the deal is? Let me know. But anyways, y'all, hey, covered by God's grace. Good morning. Yes, good morning to you. Fun of my religion. You mean part of your religion? Yeah. Indeed. Look, I don't have what's in my cup, Slims. I got a little something, little. I think it's Cinnabon and coconut something. I think that's what it is. Hey, Regina Queen. Good morning. Good morning to you. Look, y'all, this is what we're going to talk about this morning. Got what? Got real quiet. I don't know what we're talking about, Ryan. I don't know where we're going with this. If you have something to say, Ryan, say it so we can go ahead on and get this on out and do what we do. Okay, get it on out. Indeed, indeed. You have a good day as well. You have a good day as well. Regina said, coffee. Yes, Regina, it's coffee. Yeah, Regina, it's coffee. Okay. Greg said, you are so pretty. Well, thank you so much with a laugh emoji after that. You know what, y'all? I like that y'all want to call me a beautiful lady and that I'm pretty. Go ahead on and do what you do. It does nothing for me on this end because I'm secure in who I am. But if you want to call me that, if you want to add to the algorithm, if you want to put something up on the screen, then you do what you do. Again, this morning, my advocacy is unconventional. I don't have to like what you're saying. I don't even have to understand half the times what you're saying. But what I know is I'm secure in who I am and what I'm doing. So I have no problem with that. Malachi, I think that's how you say it. Malachi, good morning. Hey, good morning. Okay, Regina said, I love coffee. Indeed. Slim says, like your hair color. Thank you. Thank you. I took it down today, boy, because let me tell you, this hair been hairing. Okay, it's been hairing. Okay. Hey, Willie, good morning. You know I like all those O's and R's and INGs. I love it. I love it. Hey, Reggie, the feminine gent, good morning. And now this is what I want to talk about this morning, right? I want to make sure, okay, you have to understand where you at and what's going on. My advocacy is unconventional. Whoa, wait, what's going on over here? My advocacy is unconventional. So here lately, I've been getting these requests and things. And so I'm trying to figure out what's happening, what's going on. Wait, what's going on here? What happened? What happened? Okay. So I'm getting these requests and I'm talking with people and going around people, and people are saying to me, like, hey, Titan, you do this, you do that, but it's not the normal. And y'all, I'm saying to these individuals, right? I'm normal. But then I had to think about it. I'm not. I'm very unconventional, but conventional, if that even makes sense. Does that make sense? Because I just want to make sure that we understand what we're talking about, right? But we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it, and we're going to talk about a couple of things that we can do, right? Right? To make people understand, or to get you to understand what unconventional is. Okay, y'all with me? But y'all go ahead on and grab y'all cups. Let's sprinkle it into the cup this morning. My advocacy is unconventional, right? And I want you to think about your advocacy while you're sprinkling it into the cup. And we're going to sip on it. Is your advocacy unconventional? Because if it's conventional and it's going, then that may not be the advocacy for you. If you are in a location and you are in a place, right? If you are in a place where you cannot think outside the box, you can't be outside the box, you got to always color inside the lines, this advocacy might not be for you, right? So I want to ask you this morning, my advocacy is unconventional. Is yours, right? So let's go on and sprinkle it into the cup this morning. Come on. Y'all sprinkle it in and let's go on and take a sip, okay? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Now that's it right there. Now look, for those of y'all who are just now joining, y'all coming in, y'all seeing, hearing, and feeling me for the first time, it may look like, it may sound like, it may even feel like it's a slurp, but that's a sip. That's how we sip here at Titan in the morning, because everything is big in Texas, unless you've been to Alaska. Okay, so y'all come on and sip with me. We're going to say good morning. That's what we're going to say. We're going to say good morning, right? That's what we're going to say. And then we're going to go ahead on and we're going to sip. And that's how we sip. Y'all come on with me. Covered by God's grace says it's normal for you, but unnormal for those speaking about it because they don't understand. And that's correct, y'all. So I want all my advocates this morning, I want you to take a pause just for a moment and think about your advocacy, right? And it doesn't have to be my HIV advocacy. It doesn't have to be my Black advocacy. It doesn't have to be my LGBTQIA plus community advocacy. It doesn't have to be that. It can be any type of advocacy that you're doing right now that you're going through. But is it unconventional? Because I've been told, because I'm thinking differently, I'm moving differently, I show up differently, that my advocacy is unconventional. Now, unconventional may have been a word back in the day that meant something other than what it's supposed to mean, right? Unconventional is a word that they tack on to say that you are outside of the norm. Y'all with me? But that doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you don't have the power. It doesn't mean that you're not in position. It doesn't mean that you're not on purpose. You feel me? Stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. Hey, good morning, Spicy Girl. Good morning. Said, good morning, Titan, everyone. Good morning to you. Hey, Brenda Parker, thank you so much for the follow. Good morning to you all. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. We coming in. It's a Thursday. We got it going on. I might have to turn this heat down. Y'all, it's a little chilly outside. So I got the heat set on a little automatic, and then he just kicked in, and I'm feeling kind of, yeah. So y'all, yeah, and then also too, y'all going over to my TikTok shop, okay? Yeah, y'all didn't know I had a TikTok shop, did y'all? Go on over there. Go on over there and get y'all a mug and t-shirt and candles. Yeah, going over there. Well, anyways, my advocacy is unconventional. Okay, get your cup, baby. Get your cup. Come on in. Get your cup. Hey, y'all over there. Hey. Look, if you are watching YouTube, Facebook, all of that, come on in. Come on in. Okay? Come on in. Hey, Aaliyah. Good morning. Hey, Aaliyah. Hey, it's been a while. Why would I fit myself in society's normal standards when I am meant to stand out? Let me be unconventional. And that part, right, Aaliyah, that part, a lot of times, y'all, what we're doing is that we are out here, we're advocating, and we are trying to grow, and we're trying to do. Good morning, Tara. Thank you so much. Tara, thank you so much for the follow. So we're out here trying to advocate, right? But we are in the confines or inside of the red tape. And so we got to move like this. Well, I could, because here's the thing. What we know is that there are rules and regulations and there are standards that are set up, right? We know that. And sometimes we got to work within that. We get it. But there is a thing to where I have always thought outside the box. Now, but here's the thing though. Thinking outside the box is not far-fetched. Me saying to individuals that I'm the H in HIV, that I'm human, they told me that was unconventional. But HIV is human immunodeficiency virus. But catch that first word, human. So y'all, we have taken the human aspect out of advocacy. We have made you become a number. We have been here to say, hey, I need you to be in and check this box so that we can steady get funding and do all of these things. But where's the human aspect? I shouldn't have to take a ticket and be a number in order for me to have assistance or in order for me to be an advocate, right? So when I take time with my clients, when I'm making sure that my clients understand, when I'm giving them the human aspect, the experience, y'all know the Titan Capri experience. When I give them the Titan Capri experience, that's unconventional. And y'all, in the beginning, I thought, okay, that's unconventional. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know why I gotta be unconventional. Then I thought about it, right? My spirit said, Titan, I said, you be unconventional. Because all my life, me trying to be who I am has been unconventional. I believe that my purpose is for me to be me. So my advocacy is going to be unconventional if I'm unconventional. But y'all, let me tell you something. We can't keep doing the same things we were doing in 1950 here in 2024. Those things do not apply. Now, the blueprint applies. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You know, we got to know humanity and all these things like that. We got that part. But we can't keep doing the same things that we did back in 1950, because if y'all know back in 1950s, and that wasn't so long ago, a black, gay, HIV positive brother like myself. Yeah. Y'all get what I'm saying? And still to this day, y'all see it, right? Y'all see the racism, the homophobia, the xenophobia, the transphobia. Y'all see all of this stuff happening, right? And so here's my thing. If we are advocates, and I'm talking to my advocates now, but all of us are advocates, right? All of us are advocates. But if we are advocates and we are sitting here and we are standing here and we are just standing with our arms crossed because this is all that we can do, then we're in the wrong space. We're in the wrong place. We are doing the wrong thing. We're not doing what God called us here to do. And that's what I believe. I believe that you were called here to change something. I believe that you were called here to shake up something. So you're going to have to be unconventional. You can't be conventional. You can't sit here and say, oh, A, B, C, D. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to say A, B, C, D. Woo. I want to go down to Z. And I want to come back up to QRS, LMNO, P. Unconventional. Now, I might not have been on nobody's key, but that's me. That's what I do. That's what I do. I wanted people to have an experience, right? An experience. That's unconventional. Well, Titan, that's not going to work. When I first started this about 5 years ago, Titan, that's not going to work. Titan, that doesn't make sense. And I kept saying there has to be a difference. There has to be a way. There has to be a way. Aaliyah, Reggie, Willie, my good friend that was on my side and hear me over here complaining about things. And I kept saying, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. I didn't know how in the beginning, but then it was there all the time. Me just being me. That was unconventional. Me showing up. Me making sure. That was the unconventional part. And I thought it was derogatory in the beginning. That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what I thought. But what I know, hey, Chantel, good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you for the follow. Hey, Flordrove, good morning. Welcome in. Hey, Carol. Carol said, good morning, Titan. I love your hat. Thank you so much, Carol. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Miss Funky. Hey, good morning to you. And Tara, thank you for the follow. Spicy Gal. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Spicy Gal. I'm sorry. Good morning. And Brenda, hey, good morning to you. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you all. Y'all come on in. Y'all keep on tippity tap in the middle of that screen. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me all of that. So what I understood, I'm going to get back to it. What I understood. Hey, Ann, good morning. Ann said, grand rising to you. Grand rising to you as well. And good morning. What I realized, y'all, is that just by me being me, I was unconventional. So just imagine. Hey, Crystal, good morning. Y'all just imagine this. Hold on, let me sit real quick because I got to say this to y'all. Hold on. That's it. I had to catch it. Y'all caught it? Hey, Miss Gwen, good morning. Miss Gwen, you know I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Y'all come here real quick. Come here. And I want y'all to pretend like right now, me and you are right at each other, right? And I'm leaning over, whispering in your ear. And this is what I'm saying to you this morning. What if you were put on this earth to be you, and you being you has always been unconventional? What if you were put on this earth to shake stuff up? What if you were put on this earth to lead people to another direction? What if you were put on this earth to be a beacon of light? What if you were put on this earth to be a savior? What if you were put on this earth to be truly and authentic who you are in every sense of the word, and that was your purpose? That's what I'm saying to you in your ear right now. But this is a kicker, not a what if. That's the reason you're on this earth, to be unconventional, to work outside the box. You've tried it in the box. Have you not? You tried it in the box. Don't be quiet now. Don't be quiet now. Tell me. Put down in the comments if you tried it in the box. Did it work? Were you standing in a room full of people that were doing it, work, and you just kept standing out and you couldn't even help it? You couldn't even help it. You were unconventional because that's who you are. Exactly, Spicy Girl. It didn't work. And y'all, I can only talk from experience. I have stood in rooms, I have been in boardrooms, I have been at the table, and people were talking, and I kept saying, do y'all hear yourself? Right? Am I in an episode of Twilight Zone? Like, we don't see this happening. And y'all, it's hard when you are an advocate for something that you feel strongly about, and it's not working. It's not working. And y'all, we will dim our light. We will turn the key on our own jail. We will stay where we're at because we have been taught to work within the system. And I'm not saying that you have to work outside of the system. Hear me and hear me good. You work inside the system, but you be unconventional. You let people know. In my advocacy, I call it barking. Okay. I call it barking. Baby, when I come into the room, when I come to the table, and you can ask anybody that know me, I'm barking. Y'all, no. And my favorite thing to say, right, y'all, that's not my ministry. What we're not going to do. So I'll say, you go over here and do it your way. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And then from that, the Titan Capri experience was birthed. And what I love to do is have an experience. Y'all, we are on this earth for only a short period of time, for a blip in somebody's eyes. And we are on this earth going through hell. We are here living, but we're not living. Right? Aaliyah said, nope, I was stressed and unfulfilled, but now I break out as myself. Come on, Aaliyah, come on. We are on this earth, y'all, and I'm saying this because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I kept feeling the same way. I'm not going anywhere. Every time I turn, boom, boom, I was being blocked. There were road bumps. There was all of this stuff that was going on. People would say, oh, well, Titan, you can do this. But then when it came time for me to do it, well, Titan, we can't really do that. That's not going to work. So I took it up on myself because I want to say this to you all. Shonda said, good morning. You're talking. Come on here. Let God use you. Okay, come on. Crystal Blue said exactly that part right there. Okay. Ann said, I've been there, done that. Crystal said, I felt caged when others wanted me to be the same. I couldn't. I stood out too much. Indeed. So let me tell y'all something. Just imagine this. And I'm going to get back to what I was about to say. Just imagine that you're in a room full of people, right? And this is what I believe. My light is so dazzling, right? And I didn't know this. I didn't know this before. And so I don't know who I'm talking to right here, but I'm talking to you because I'm talking to me, right? You have been in spaces and places. You have been in rooms full of thousands of people, hundreds of people. And your light has been dancing at its own However awkward it may feel or whatever have you, baby, I feel like my light is like a disco ball. I'm standing there and it's just popping and a 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 popping. It's doing what it's supposed to do. Now, I didn't know that this was my light. I didn't know my light was a disco ball. I didn't know it. But as time went on, my spirit said, Titan. I said, you see that? What's that? You see them people coming? You see all those people over there? You see you people that are coming? You did that because you're unconventional. You're not supposed to blend in. Now, there comes a time when you do blend in, right? But my light would never let me just blend in. I would be dressed, right? In formation. But you look my way, and then there's that glimmer. There's that shimmer. And I can't help it. I've been to a couple of events the last week and a half, and actually the last 2 nights, I've been to 2 events that were put on by the Normal Anomaly. I am a part of a documentary that's coming out called They're Not Coming to Save Us, right? And then also we had the Night with the Normal Anomaly last night, a gala, right? And so here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. In my movement, I tried to do it the normal way. But again, y'all, that disco light, it wouldn't let me stop. And people tried to tell me. They said, Titan, don't do that. Titan, nobody's not going to understand that. Titan, what they going to know about your good morning? Titan, what they going to understand about your groove? Right? What do you mean an experience? I mean, it has to be something more than that. Right? Titan, what is a Titan Capri experience? Right? They told me that my breathing, that my welcoming people in, having a safe space or a brave space or curating things like the Titan Capri experience or brunching with Titan or things like that, right? That was not going to do anything. And I said, okay, well, if you don't want to give me the money, right? If you don't want to make a space or a place for me, then I'm going to find it. I'm going to do it myself. And that's what I did. But I also had help with some great organizations here in the city of Houston. People that I've befriended, people that I know that are part of my chosen family now. Their advocacy is unconventional. So we linked up together. We made sure, and we said, okay, this is what we're going to do. Because our advocacy is different. Right? Unconventional. When I first started coming around, people had attitudes. They didn't, I don't know. And now, last night, I was asked again, they said, Titan, we love what you're doing. We see you all the time now, right? And so if you are an advocate out there right now, and you're thinking that you're unconventional and they don't want you because you're unconventional, and if this is truly your purpose, right, then you keep going. You make a way. You feel me? But I want to say this, and I want to say this loud and clear. If it is hurting you, if it is harming you, if it is depressing you, if it is taking the joy out of your life, stop. Stop. That's not your advocacy. That advocacy is not for you. And I'm just going to be real with you. Some of us are out here beating a dead horse, just over and over and over again, right? Something that I learned in the military, right? So we were just scared, right? We were just coming into the military, coming out of the urban city, going somewhere to have somebody yell at you and make you move, and you got to get up at the crack of dawn, and you got to eat your food and taste it later, and all of this other stuff, right? And so there was such a thing called muscle failure. Well, you just couldn't go past it. Like they would tell you, like, you gotta go. You're a soldier. You're this and that. And y'all, I'm not gonna mince words. When I first went in, oh no, But my body changed, my mind changed, and understand. But what I understood was that at muscle failure, I can't do no more. I can't. That's it. I'm done. So what I'm saying now about muscle failure, advocacy failure, if my advocacy is not moving, if it's not pushing the needle, if it's not opening doors and spaces and places and avenues, then I have hit muscle failure. I can't do no more there. I can't do no more right there. I got to move. It's time for me to go. Whether that's mentally, whether that's emotionally. Thank you so much. Hey, Levette. Whether that's spiritually, and sometimes, y'all, it's physically, right? My body, right, is my purpose. It's my temple. I got to take care of me. But if I constantly have headaches, I'm constantly sitting and I'm crying and I don't know why, I'm constantly doing things, I need to go. Seek some professional help, do what I need to do, but advocacy is not supposed to take you there. Advocacy that is for the greater good is supposed to uplift you. Now, will you have to work hard? Yes. Yes. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was working day in and day out. I was barking. I was doing all of these things, and I was going nowhere. I wasn't benefiting from my advocacy. What I know is good advocacy, unconventional advocacy, will benefit you and the client and the organization or the space. It will benefit you because it's true to who you are and what you're doing. Y'all feel me? So my advocacy is unconventional. Yes, it is. Y'all, and I'm going to tell y'all something. I am very much this individual, and you can ask anybody that's worked with me. Stop using those big words. Stop doing it, right? I need you to talk to me like I have a 5th grade education, and I said education, and I'm only holding up 4 fingers. That's what I need you to do. I need you to slow it down so that I understand. And then also, too, if I have to ask questions, then there shouldn't be people being upset with me about the questions that I'm asking. If I'm asking clarifying questions. And then another thing too, right? In your advocacy, people should not be talking over you and talking down on you. They kept telling me, well, Titan, what is this experience going to do? And I said, bring back the human aspect of life. Well, I mean, what does that mean? Exactly what I just said. We are waking up early in the morning and we are angry. We're upset with ourselves for not being where we think we should be, for not doing the things that we think that we should. So if you're going to advocate for other individuals, advocate for yourself. Let me stop doing this over here because this is not benefiting me. Let me go to bed. Let me get some rest. You feel me? Advocate for yourself. But that's unconventional because what happens is you are tied to the ball and chain. Once you start working, you're supposed to work until you pass out, till you fall out, till you are no longer. Y'all, I had to set boundaries in my advocacy because people were calling me 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I didn't start working till 10, but my phone was ringing at 7 o'clock in the morning. And for a while, I thought to myself, and myself said, I said, I need to answer that. Because right now I'm on a mission. I'm trying to save souls. You know what I mean? In the words of Lexi, I'm a soul saver. I'm trying to save souls because I don't want nobody to go through what I went through. So I'm going to advocate. But y'all, do you know what happened? In the midst of me advocating for somebody else, I stopped advocating for myself. I stopped advocating for myself. So I sat down and I took inventory on my advocacy. Yes, I sat down and took inventory on my advocacy. What am I doing? Who am I doing it for? Does it hurt? Does it make me feel some kind of way? Those are the questions that I had to ask myself, and I had to be honest when answering them. You feel me? I took inventory on my advocacy. Is my advocacy working for me? And y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. If you are sitting here and you got your pen and paper out and you're taking inventory on your advocacy and you are in a deficit, no. And you are in a deficit, like, no. And I'm going to be real honest with you. Today, you are the deficit. You are the cause. You're the reason. Well, they did this to me. They did that to me. No. You got up this morning and you went about your advocacy way. I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying you're wrong. You're human. So I had to say to myself, Titan, what you going to do this week? I'm going to set these boundaries. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set these boundaries. And these boundaries that I'm setting is that you can't call me after I'm clocked out, after I'm out. You have to wait. Do not answer those emails until the next morning. When you are on vacation, you are on vacation. You are not working while you're on vacation. What's the use of a vacation if you're going to be working? Just work. Don't take the vacation. I'm running the whole office while I'm on vacation in another country. Bruh. Y'all with me? My advocacy is unconventional, but it's not unconventional. It's life. I'm human. Y'all, if I don't take care of myself, ain't nobody going to take care of me because I'm not going to be here. And then it's going to be a coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay. Joy Girl, I think that's what it says, job called me in while on bereavement, losing my day. That's it. That's it. They don't care, right? They don't care. Joyful Girl 96, gotcha. So I want to say to you all, my advocacy is unconventional, but let me tell you how unconventional it is. It's so unconventional, right? That I make sure that the human aspect is noted and centered. That's unconventional. Are we not human? Well, Titan, what you going to do with that? Well, I'm going to curate some spaces and places, some events that centers the individual. And I don't want them to do anything. They don't have to bring anything. Just bring themselves and come and have a good time. That's the experience. When I talk with my clients, when I am working on cases and things like that, I'm telling them that I want to make sure. So what do you need? Right? What do you need? How can I support you? It's the experience. Yeah, we have lost that. It has been to us that basically now we are robots. Now we are literally going by day. You're not supposed to have any feelings. You're not supposed to do this. Hey, one of a word, Grand Rising. You're not supposed to have all of this. You're not supposed to have these things. That part, y'all. That part. My advocacy is unconventional, but that's not so unconventional. To highlight the human aspect, to make things easier. I don't need you to jump through hoops in order to get what you're supposed to get, or in order to have what you're supposed to have. All I ask is for you to be open and honest with me. If it's working, it's working. If it's not, it's not. So that we can go forward and we can move and we can do. That's all I ask. Period. And that's unconventional. So I want to say to all of y'all this morning, if you're out there and you're advocating and you're doing what you were called, put on this earth to do, and somebody has told you that it is unconventional, that you are outside of the box, I want you to go ahead and put down in the comments, #unconventional, #I am unconventional. Because I know a lot of you on here right now, I've worked with you. And we have done what we needed to do to make sure the client is good. I don't think that there should be services and resources and all of these things available, and they got to jump through hoops like some circus animal in order to get it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to be unconventional, and I'm going to set up everything and let you know what we're going to do. And I'm going to ask you, what do I need? What do you need from me? Right? What do you need from me in order for me to support you? I'm going to show up. I'm going to be a man of my word, and I'm going to make sure. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, Sky. Hey, Sky. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Shonda. Yes, indeed. Come on. I am unconventional. That part. Y'all, that it doesn't mean that we have to be, just all out the box. But let me tell you, last night, I had a couple of people tell me, Titan, you are so radical. And I said, radical? I'm a little cuckoo at times, but radical, right? Because you're doing it differently. No, I'm doing it the same, right? But I'm putting emphasis on something. I'm making sure, because when I was diagnosed, I didn't have that. And my promise to my God and to this universe and to this space and place, to my spirit, is that if I can help it, you will not experience the same thing that I experienced. Not at that extent, right? If I can do anything, I can do this. I can be unconventional. I can curate spaces and places for you to make sure that you are heard and you are seen and you are understood. I can do that. I just need you to come. I just need you to come to the space and understand. But here's the other thing, y'all. If I was not unconventional, if I wasn't standing out here doing what I'm doing, if I wasn't being Titan, full-fledged on, a lot of people would not even come, would not even lift a finger to do anything to support, to help, to understand what I'm doing, because it's the normal. I had to step outside the box. I had to push the door open and let y'all know that there's an open sign. That's how it had to work. And sometimes I had to stand out there on that corner by myself, like I'm selling stuff out the back of my trunk, but I had to let you know I'm here. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I have something. Hey, thank y'all so much. Right? Last night at the gala, I was hugging people and talking to people and just saying, it's so good to see you. It's this and that. And they were like, Titan, you remember me? Yes. Now, sometimes I might not remember your name because I'm not really good with keeping names if I haven't seen you in a long period of time. But baby, I never forget a face. I never forget a face. And I'm always about a good old hug. And people always say, oh, you smell good. And I'll be like, thank you so much. But anyway, let me get back to what I'm saying. So anyways, but last night I was reminded on Tuesday, I was reminded at the They're Not Coming to Save Us premiere that, y'all, they're not coming to save us. We got to save ourselves. And so sometimes you get these jobs and you go on these jobs so that you can change the world, and the job puts you in a box. There are plenty of jobs out there, y'all, and sometimes we got to get along to get along, and I understand. But if you find yourself being unconventional and you being shackled, if you find yourself not being able to move and to do, I don't even know what is going on. Like TikTok, y'all wearing me low. Like ain't nobody talking about nothing up in here. Like they keep talking about, ooh, y'all. You know what? I'm telling y'all something. This right here is unconventional, right? You want people to get shops and to promote their things and do all of this stuff on TikTok. But y'all, since I have started this TikTok shop, since I have started selling things, since I have started doing these things, I have been getting more strikes than ever. And they always talking about, I'm talking about something, and I'm talking about being unconventional. I don't know what I'm selling on here that's unconventional. Right? Yeah. All right. Hey, the king. Good morning. He said, good morning, positive king. Good morning. Good morning. So y'all look, I'm gonna get back because ooh, ticky tock, y'all getting on my nerves. Y'all getting on my nerves. Is like this is ridiculous. So I did all of this, y'all, and I'm gonna be real because y'all know we can be real on here. I did all of this, even though I didn't want to, so I could have the TikTok shop. So you all did not have to like click and leave and do all of this kind of stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I did all of that so that you could all be right in one space and place. And now it's always a strike. But here's the thing. This is how they do this, right? This is how they do this. They say that it's not a strike against you. It's just a warning, right? But how many times are you going to pop a strike up during my live? You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's a scare tactic or what, but something's not right with that because you can't tell me to download, apply, and do all of these things to get the TikTok shop up and running, and then I can't mention it in my live. But here's the thing, y'all. I ain't even talking about the TikTok shop in my live when they just gave me 2 strikes. What are we doing? What are we doing? So I'm going to continue to be unconventional in the way that I am, y'all. I'm going to continue to keep going. I know. I'm not doing anything. Yeah. I'm still on task. So I'm going to talk about it because it's real, y'all. It's real. I think I think we have to really understand where we're at, right? So my advocacy is unconventional. It'll be unconventional. I don't want to be the normal. I don't want to fit in. As a matter of fact, I'm not someone that ever fits in. I have to be on the outside. Not because I figure I'm better than you or anything like that. It's just because that's the way I was made. That's the energy that I have. That's the way I came to this earth. I came to this earth being somebody else outside of the norm. I am who I am, but y'all get what I'm saying. Okay? I am who I am, but y'all get what I'm saying. You were younger, and for some reason, the people had to pick on you. An elder in my church a long time ago told me, think about this. Your spirit is so bright, your light is so luminous. They can't help. They don't understand you, so they got to pick on you. Now, at the time, y'all, at the time, we was rearranging furniture. They would pick on me, and baby, we were going to fight. We were going to fight. My mama was always coming to the school. My grandma was coming to the school. We would, baby, one thing that you could do, you could talk your noise. My mama used to always say this, right? She used to always say, let them talk whatever they're going to talk, as long as they don't touch you, right? Now, I'm older now, but back then, my mama said, if they touch you, you pick up something and bust their head open. And so back then, it was like, my mama said, you don't touch me. So you touch me, we was rearranging the furniture. We was tearing up the classroom. And I don't care if I didn't win, you was going to know I was there. Y'all, that's trauma by itself. But I took that same fervor, that same fight, and I pushed it over onto my advocacy. You tell me that I can't do something. You talk about me and say I can't have this. Okay, you're right. You're right. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm gonna go over here and start it on my own. Do it on my own. If you build it, they will come. So that's how my advocacy became unconventional. Now I'm standing here and people are applauding me and thanking me for being unconventional. And y'all, it was just me being me. I always stood out. I always moved at a different vibration, frequency. Always. That's just me being unconventional, is what they said to me. Be unconventional. There are things in this world that have been built, that have been brought to life, that have been created because you were being unconventional. There are companies that are here today that are a staple that is in every household because they had to be unconventional. It wasn't working the regular way. Unconventional. Embrace it. If that's what you are, that's what you are. I'm not the normal. I don't ever want to be the normal. I used to applaud myself, and I used to say that I'm a chameleon. I can go into anywhere. But y'all, let me be honest. I can say that I'm a chameleon, but I don't want to blend ever. I blended for years, despite my heart hurting. I blended for years, despite the abuse. I blended for years, despite the trauma. I blended because I felt that was the only way that I could get along. That's the only way that I could survive. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. In this day right here, today, me talking to y'all in 2024, we're about to go to 2025. I am unconventional and I will be unconventional until the day is done. Until the day is done. I don't ever want to fit in the box. I don't ever want to stand next to you and be quiet. I don't ever want to not shake the table. I don't ever want to not advocate for myself. I don't ever want to be conventional. If that's what I got to be, then it ain't for me. If I got to be conventional to fit in, then it's not for me. If I got to be conventional to have this job, then it's not for me. If I got to sit here and twiddle my thumbs and not say nothing and be silent, which I think silence is violence, then it is not for me. I am here to be unconventional, period. Period. And if I get up one morning and I feel like I want to do it like this, then that's how I'm going to do it. I may walk into a space or place and I'm unconventional. Well, then so be it. I was out with some friends a couple of weeks ago and we were walking through and my friend said to me, my good friend, my Judy said, you know, this is how you walk in. You walk in with your chest, your head up and your chest out. Of course, and will, and do. Every chance I get, right? And so a lot of times what we say to ourselves is that we can't do that. Why would you want to stand out? I have had people tell me, can you kind of like tone it down? Tone what down? I am who I am. You said you accepted me for who I was, for who God made me to be. Why would I want to tone it down? Y'all with me? So unconventional, you be unconventional. Okay, standing on business, head up and chest out. I feel like I want to be King Kong, blah, 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 beating on my chest. Why? Because I'm unconventional. I'm still here. I still have life. I still have love. I still have laughter. I still have peace. I'm here. Last thing before I get out of here, y'all, before I get out of here today, your light is unconventional. To be conventional in your light is to dim it. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Those days are done. No more dimming your light. No more taking your light out. No more changing the bulb so that you can be darker or dimmer. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Your light is unconventional, and it's supposed to be. So you continue being unconventional. To be conventional is to dim your light. And we don't want that. I want to see you in your whole glory. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, well, Titan, well, what do I need to do? Should I do this right here? No, show up as your true, authentic self. That's all I want. That's all I want. And if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, it's not. Let's be real. Y'all, it's time out. You got life to live. You got love to be had. Why would you want to stifle yourself? Why would you want to dim your light so dim that you are hurting who God made you to be? Why? Why? So somebody says that you are unconventional. It's not derogatory. It doesn't mean nasty, anything like that. What it means is that you're doing something right. Because here's the thing. If we were all the same, what a boring world this would be. Right? So we want to make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to do in that. Y'all with me this morning? Yes, indeed. My advocacy is unconventional, and it's going to continue to be. Because we are tired of doing the same old thing and getting the same results. Something has to change. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Every couple of years, there needs to be a change. Something needs to happen. There needs to be a shift. That's the way of the world. That's the way. Right? Every now and then, it's time for some fresh water. Stagnant water does nothing. There needs to be a flow of energy. Right? We're human, so sometimes we get stuck. Sometimes we get a blockage. But y'all, if you are taking care of yourself in the most minute way, just getting enough sleep, getting enough love of life, getting enough laughter, that change is going to happen. It's going to happen. Love your unconventional self. Love who God made you to be, because you were not put on this earth to be stagnant. You were not put on this earth to be just one way. You were put on this earth to explore and to be the energy that God made you to be, well, whoever your God is, right? You were put on this earth for that. And for that alone, you're unconventional. We don't have the same looks. We don't have the same sizes. We don't have the same skin color. We don't have the same ways. Because we are different. We're unconventional. And we're human. Sometimes we got to start over. Sometimes we got to take a couple of steps back. Because being unconventional sometimes, right, you got to find your niche. You got to find where you belong. And once you find that village, that tribe, that gang, and that chosen family, y'all get up and y'all sing. Y'all get up and y'all be who y'all are. That's what you do. You feel me? Be unconventional. Be unconventional. That's what you do. Y'all with me this morning? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Look, TikTok. Y'all keep on tippity tap in the middle of that screen. Hey, I have a goal of 300 roses over there. If y'all can help me out with that, that would be awesome. YouTube, Facebook, show me some more thumbs up. Give me some hearts. I see y'all over there. Thank y'all so much for the comments. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. Look, my advocacy is unconventional. It's unconventional, right? And I don't mince any words with that. I don't want to be conventional, because conventional is not why I was put on this earth. I don't believe that. I believe I was put on this earth to be me, and whatever the benefits are from that, right? Tina Turner said something before she passed away. She said that if you take care of you and be at peace with who you are, everything else will work its way out. Everything else will come into play. And she's right. You're the core. You're the center. That's just a word, unconventional. How about I'm the way God made me? How about I'm in the place where the universe placed me? How about this is what I'm supposed to be doing? That part. That part. All right, y'all know we're going to do it this morning how we always do it. I thank y'all so much. Y'all tippity tap in the middle of that screen, TikTok, and I love y'all for that. Thank you all for that. I want to let you know that this is not just something that I do because this is just me wanting to hear myself talk and things like that. I believe that there is love in this world. I believe that there is peace in this world. I believe that sometimes we are looking dead square at the center of what our joy could be, but we don't want to reach for it. We don't want to grab it. And if I can do anything, right, in my advocacy, if I can do anything to help, to push, to learn, to understand, to hear, right, to make space, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue being unconventional. I'm going to continue sipping when y'all say it's slurping. I'm going to continue saying good morning. I'm going to continue doing what I do because I know that I'm unconventional. I know that this is not something I take lightly, right? Because it's my life. It's who I am. I don't take it lightly. Who said? I'm gonna say it one more time. I am unconventional. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I am unconventional. I am unconventional. I am unconventional. And I love it. And I thank God for it. I thank the universe for being what it is for me. And I thank y'all for always showing up and doing what you do. So, y'all, we're about to do it. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know how we do it. I want you to take your hands and your arms this morning. And if you can't do it physically, do it mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And I want you to wrap them arms around you. And I want you to hug yourself real tight, right? Now, remember what I said. Remember, you know how you see the babies hug somebody? They always so dramatic. They be like, oh, you know what I mean? I want you to go ahead and I want you to hug yourself like that. Squeeze yourself real tight. And then I want you to repeat these words after me, putting your name where my name is, okay? Putting your name where my name is. And I want you to say it like this. I want you to say, Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is, right? Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment again. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this one. Put your name where my name is, right? Look into your phone, look into your laptop, look to the ceiling, look to the floor, look to the moon, look to the stars, don't look to the sun, look to the sea, look into your life. And I want you to say to yourself, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Flaws and all, if you have them, right? Whatever the case may be, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And I have to remind myself, y'all, that I am loved, that I am God's child, that I am here for a reason. I have to remind myself because sometimes we lose it because we're human. I love you right where you're at in this moment. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we do it. Y'all know what we're about to do. Let's go on. Let's get it. Let's do it, right? Aaliyah, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Floordrobe, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sweetie girl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hey, Kelly, I missed you last night, Kelly. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Brooke, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Standing on business, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Who else do we have? Crack, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hold on, y'all. I got so many of these things rolling up here. Boy, this thing is just moving. Hold on. Kimmy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Bridget, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Funky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yvonne, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Anthony, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Reggie, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie, 3, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Joyful girl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Nita, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Sky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Shonda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. A woman of a word, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carol, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lavette, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Peaches, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Hey, Steve, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Keisha, hey, Keisha, I didn't even see you in. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Crystal, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Anne, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Marcus, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Chantel, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Black, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carol again, Carol Sinker, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tay, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Brenda, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Covered by God's grace, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Regina Queen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Edom, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Slims, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Malachi, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ryan, I love you right where you're at in this moment, even though we know what Ryan was saying. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Slims, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Matt, who said I was a beautiful lady, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Deja, I love you right where you're at in this moment. From the FYP, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Keisha, I love you right where you're at. I think it's Quisha. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Austin, love you right where you're at in this moment. And Candy, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you all so much for being here every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's Titan in the morning. And I thank you. And I thank you. And I thank you. Okay. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yes, indeed. Okay. All of you. Yes. I love you. I love you. I love you. So y'all look. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, is Titan in the morning. Y'all come see me, come join me, come like, follow, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to come in and kick their shoes off and have a moment with us so we can say good morning and we can sip. Now, on Sundays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, right? I'm on TikTok and it's Sunday Vibing with Titan. We will have a word and we will have some music. We'll have a little bit of history and things like that. And we will have a good time, right? So about an hour or two like that, right? So y'all come on over. And then for you all, look, I know they gave me a strike already, but my TikTok shop is up and running, right? I have t-shirts, I have mugs, candles, all of those things. Y'all go on over to the TikTok shop and check me out. The Titan Capri Experience, right? And then Titan in the Morning. Go on over and check it out and get you a little something. Do a little something, right? There's free shipping. Free shipping. Y'all go on over there. Look. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Baby, I'm sipping. But then look at, God dang it, this microphone. Why this microphone always popping out? I don't understand. What you want me to do? All right. On the way out of here today, y'all. On the way out of here. Yes. Cool. On the way out of here. It's a Thursday. We're going to get up out of here. We're going to get up out of here. But I want to tell y'all something. I have this thing that I call the Titans Groove, and I love it, right? And I love it. So let me move this microphone back just a little bit. Me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay. Wait. La la la. Okay, maybe I go that way. I know, right, sweetie girl? No. You know what? We're gonna leave it alone. We're gonna leave it alone. So, y'all, this is what I love. This is what I do. I'm unconventional. So we're gonna do our ending today unconventionally, because somebody told me a long time ago that this right doesn't go well with radio. But I was on the radio for 103 shows, 105 shows. And so, yeah, so it did something. This is what I call the Titans Groove. Are y'all ready? Okay, y'all, let's go. Wait, hold on, let me back up just a little bit. Sit it, ta 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 ta. Sit it, ta 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 ta. So I'm unconventional. Unconventional. Zip da do da do Zabadaba, zabadaba, zat zabadaba, zat zabadaba, zat zabadaba, zap zabadaba, zap dum dum. Ah, dum dum. Ah, dum 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 dum. Unconventional. Unconventional. You are unconventional. Yes, unconventional. Yes, you are. I love it. Wow. Now look, y'all know what I say, that when it's good at the end, you say wow. That means you didn't did it. Now look, for some of y'all, I might not have done it because I might have been off key. It might not have been right, but it's my unconventionalness, right? It's me doing what I do, doing what I love. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I thank y'all so much for sitting and listening and letting me do what I do unconventionally. Period. Yes. Let me go ahead on and sip and get up out of here. Wait a minute. Uh-huh. Floordrop said, you like it based on the current vibe. Let me see. Hold on. Especially if you're neurospicy, it tingles in the brain. Okay, come on. Yes, indeed. Sweetie girl said, rah. Okay. Floordrop said, that was fun. Thank you so much. Sky says, hashtag I am unconventional. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, you are. And thank you all for that. Standing on Business says, Titan, you're amazing. May God continue to bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, Floordrop said, by Scatman John. Indeed. Oh my God, have you ever heard the song Scatman? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Right? So yeah, Floordrop, I'm a little older in a sense, right? So I done been around. Yes, I love that. I love the Ella Fitzgerald's, Scatman John. I love all of those things, right? Let me see. Al Jarreau, a lot of people from back in the day, Phyllis Hyman, that do things like that. Yeah, you know, yes, indeed. Okay. Okay, sweetie girl said, mean sing Mariah Carey. Okay. Hey, Miss Funky, thank you so much. Miss Funky says, support the king and join the team. I like that, Miss Funky. Oh, yes, I like that. I'll let Karen on. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. Yes, my TikTok shop is open. Yes, Ella James as well. Etta, I think that's what you're meaning. Ella Fitzgerald. Okay, I just want to make sure. Floydrop said, I'm 34, but I have an older music taste too. It's all over the place. Indeed. I love. Oh, you said Sunday. Wait, sweetie girl. You said what? Oh, Sunday. Yes. Okay, Ella. Okay, you made me instantly think of that song. Indeed, indeed. Thank you for your positive messages. A woman of a word said. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. All right, y'all. So I will see you all on Sunday over on TikTok. Y'all come on over. It is Sunday Vibing with Titan. And yes, indeed. Okay, Sunday, you come on. Yes, indeed. Wait. Oh, okay. Look, I was like, I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this correctly because these messages are going up and I'm like, wait, what happened? Okay. Yes. So my space is an open space, right? It is a inclusive space. You don't have to be LGBTQIA plus, y'all. And a lot of times people tell you that they don't like this, right? So I'm gonna move. Let me move over just a little bit, right? Y'all see my flag here? A lot of times people will tell you that they don't like what the flag represents, right? I ask you to ask yourself, what is it that you don't like about the flag? You know what I mean? I can't be proud. I can't live my life, right? I can't have that. We have flags all over this world. And people are proud of who they are and where they come from and what's going on. So you can't do that, right? And then the other part is if you don't like it, then go. Kick rocks. I'm good. I'm okay. All right. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be blessed. And y'all do what it is that you want to do. Be unconventional. Now, when I come back, I want y'all to tell me how y'all been unconventional. That's your homework. Look. I feel like a teacher right now. That's your homework. How have you been unconventional? I want to know how you've been unconventional because we are a network of people. We are a community. We are an ecosystem. And the only way that we can continue to thrive, continue to grow, and continue to learn and be more human in this is that we understand the power that we hold. We understand the position that we're in, and we understand what our purpose is. Until next time, I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good. And y'all going over to my TikTok shop. I'm going to check y'all later. All right. Unconventional.